Welcome back, everyone. It's been a while since we've done any sort of update on our Missouri Pacific Sedalia subdivision other than some how-to videos along the way, so we're just going to kind of do a walk around of the layout. We're going to start here in Pleasant Hill, which is the westernmost point modeled on the layout. Further west we'll have the Kansas City staging yard, but you'll come in and enter here through Pleasant Hill, where we'll have an industry that to be determined. That building will get changed out for something as we figure out what we want there. An interchange track with the Rock Island, and then finally a grain elevator. At the end of the peninsula, we'll go through a tunnel before we enter into Kingsville. One thing that we have been able to accomplish over the past few weeks is we've gotten most of our track airbrushed. I simply took Badger ModelFlex Rail Brown. I don't have to thin it or anything. I can spray it right onto the track, and then I'll take some of the extruded styrofoam and I'll just run it across the tops of the rails, and it'll take the paint off that's just wet, and then I can go back and clean it up later with my rail pal. Going to the other side of the peninsula, we enter Kingsville, Missouri, which is going to have a gravel mine and an interchange with the MKT. We enter the area through a tunnel portal so that there's a nice division between the sides of the peninsula. There's a nice incline going up into the gravel mill, and then just behind the gravel mill inside we'll be able to have a nice large gravel pit. Once we leave that area, we just do a nice big long sweeping curve and we come around into the Sedalia, Missouri area. In the Sedalia area we have a large industrial district, and we'll have a small downtown area with an Amtrak station. Most of the buildings that will be put in Sedalia are going to be new to this layout, so along the way you'll get to see a lot of how-tos and follow along as we do a bunch of the building builds. One thing that we do know that's going in that I've started to work on now is at the far end of the Sedalia area will be the paper mill complex. We're not exactly sure what the industry is going to be, but that's one of the buildings going in. It's going to have space for at least one large warehouse that will have to be scratch built, and then a few other industries plus a team track. Once we leave the Sedalia area of the layout, continuing east, we get to the river crossing. This river crossing will just be a really nice scenic area of the layout. It's about 11 feet of track work, 2 80-foot bridges from Microengineering, plus a nice 150-foot Pratt truss bridge from Central Valley Models. The final modeled area on the layout, the easternmost point, is the Jefferson City yard. It has arrival departure track, a nice long yard lead, and then 3 classification tracks. It also features an engine facility and will be able to fit a small town area around the yard lead. Once you leave the Jefferson City yard continuing east, you'll be able to enter the St. Louis, Missouri staging area so that we have east and westbound trains coming in. Hidden to the staging entrance, we actually were able to fit a Y into the layout so that we can easily turn around locomotives without putting our hands on. We would like to thank you all for following along and commenting on the layout, and if you have any questions, please leave them below. If you want to keep following our progress and not miss any of our how-to videos or layout updates, just click the subscribe button, and thank you all for watching.